With spring break around the corner, providers at the Thielen Student Health Center on campus are encouraging travelers to be aware of the Zika virus and to take precautions if traveling to an area that is infected with this virus. It can be transmitted through infected Aedes mosquitoes, from mother to child, sexual activity, and blood transfusions. There are many precautions you can take to protect yourself from the possibility of becoming infected if you are planning on traveling to an infected area. The Student Health Center is encouraging any travelers who are going to be traveling to an infected area to make sure they know the ways they can protect themselves. Ames is now one of the 73 cities nominated and entered into the America's Main Streets competition. In order to be considered for this competition, a town must have an official downtown Main Street area. Des Moines' historic Valley Junction is the only other town from Iowa in this national competition. If Ames were to win this competition, a prize of $25,000 would be given to the town to be put to use in downtown Ames. The Main Street Cultural District of Ames is looking forward to the voting process that will happen towards the end of April. The executive director of the Main Street Cultural District, Amy Hicks, stated that when you look at main streets across the country, dying and struggling, and you look at what we have something that's really invaluable. We have something other Main Streets communities would like to have. So it's exciting that our nomination was chosen and people across the country are getting to see what a beautiful Main Street Ames has to offer and what a great place it is to come visit. President Leith announced the new Director of Equal Opportunity this morning. Margot Foreman will start working as the new director on April 25th. She was the Associate Director of Equal Opportunity at the offices of Indiana University and Purdue University, Indianapolis. According to the Iowa State News Service, Foreman will manage equal opportunity, affirmative action, discrimination, and serve as the university's Title IX coordinator. When we come back, we'll have the latest from around the nation. Stay tuned, you're watching Newswatch. A shooting took place at the Des Moines Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday around noon. According to the police, two groups of juvenile teens were in the parking lot disputing over a watch. During the incident, one teen was shot in the area of his foot and leg. The victim called the police at a get-and-go gas station that he escaped to after he got shot. The victim was taken to the hospital with no life-threatening injuries. Police say the suspect poses no threat to the public, but the search for him is still going on. The board of directors for the Wounded Warriors Project fired their two executives Thursday. Former Chief Executive Officer Stephen Nardizzi and former Chief Operating Officer Al Giordano were fired after a meeting this afternoon. As the Wounded Warriors Project raised more than $1 billion in donations since 2003, a large amount of the money was going to non-charity expenses. Many employees told reporters that spending by the charity was out of control. The charity released an apologetic statement and are currently looking for a replacement CEO and COO. Ben Carson is set to endorse Donald Trump at a press conference tomorrow morning. The endorsement will hand Trump an important boost heading into next week's Super Tuesday 3. Carson ended his own presidential bid last week after failing to win a single primary. He will become the second former Republican candidate to officially back Trump, after Chris Christie endorsed him last month. Ashton Kutcher had a big announcement for a Des Moines elementary school today. Kutcher announced he will be funding all the classroom projects in the state of Iowa. The Iowa Native Flash funded more than 100 DonorsChoose.org classroom projects in Iowa. Kutcher helped support 131 projects at 100 schools in Iowa. Jackson Elementary School in Des Moines had several projects funded totaling nearly $3,500. The movement is part of the Best School Day initiative. More than 60 celebrities, business leaders, and athletes have participated in across the country. Have no fear, the Captain America Civil War trailer is here. Marvel released the trailer for the highly anticipated film this morning, featuring numerous fight scenes between Team Cap and Team Iron Man. The most talked about feature of the trailer, however, is the first glimpse of Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tom Holland's version of Spidey is wearing a suit similar to those in the original comics as he web slings Captain America's shield right out of his hand. Your friendly neighborhood hero will appear on the big screen on May 6th.